at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. On first down, Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They run again on first down, Chubb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 22 and a first down. Interesting, he told us that he likes to run right more than left, but there he looked pretty comfortable going left for a big gain, Charles.
Kind of like a basketball player who has a dominant side that he dribbles to. But the ability to cross that over, change it up, and break a tendency can often lead to great results, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson, and it's caught. Touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones from 13 yards out. And the Browns have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game, they try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story? Or?
True story.
I love your pops. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson rolling to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, Watson on the move to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. On 2nd and 1, Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Hurts will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Faking the give. Now Watson steps away. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Right? That's true. You've said that before. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Watson off play action. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Back to throw, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, Watson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Watson. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Watson now to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Will we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
They go with Chubb on second down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson on third down. Rolling to his left. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And now here is another interception. John Johnson, and I think the ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Watson. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson out to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. To throw is Watson. Rolling to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
That one is caught by Hunt.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
3rd and 2, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30.